Hi everyone, welcome to day 2 of the writing process. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the assignment that I gave you yesterday. I asked you to think of something that you're really good at and brainstorm some details using a graphic organizer. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what I came up with yesterday. After much thought, I decided, well, what am I good at? So I looked around, thought about my hobbies, and I said, you know what? I'm good at growing plants. So I put in the middle of my graphic organizer my topic, which is growing plants. And around my graphic organizer, I attached some details. I added 5 details, and I told you yesterday you can add as many as you want. However, I needed you to at least add 3 because we are going to be choosing 3 today, and we're going to be adding some more detail and explanation to those 3. And before I move on to today's assignment, I'm going to go ahead and show you some really awesome graphic organizers that your classmates did yesterday and submitted to me. Here we have, and none of these have names, so don't worry about your name being shown or being embarrassed. Nobody knows it's yours. The only people that know are you and I, and I'm not telling. All right, so our first one, we have a friend that is good at Legos. Awesome. And they attached 5 details to that. And I won't read them all. I'll just read one. My creations really work. Awesome. That's neat. That's kind of tough to build Legos and have them actually work and do something. So yeah, you must be really good at that. And this next one is about pets. So here's one that says ride in a car, ride in the car. So good. I'm going to move on to the next screen. Here is a friend that is good at math. Here is another friend that is, yikes, I don't know why it keeps jumping back like that. Here is another friend that is good at softball. Look at all those details. Awesome. And if you submitted this graphic organizer and you see pictures on top, it's because I am blurring out your name. I don't want anybody to know that this is your graphic organizer. I don't want to embarrass anybody, so that's why some of these graphic organizers have little pictures on the top. Okay, so we have another friend that is good at basketball. And this friend actually knew the writing process and remembered it. So this friend actually did the whole thing in one day, which is fine. That is totally okay. I thought that was really neat. She did the topic sentence. I see her closing sentence, and she added her details. And my last friend over here is good at football, at playing football. So very nice. So thank you for submitting those graphic organizers. I did have someone show up on my Google Classroom, I'm sorry, my Zoom meeting yesterday, and that friend showed me her graphic organizer in our Zoom meeting. So that if that's something you want to do, you are more than welcome to do that. Okay, so let's move on to today's assignment. So Tuesday. Okay, so this is what I want you to do today. You are going to use the brainstorm that you made yesterday, the graphic organizer, and you're going to choose 3 details that you want to put in your paragraph. Make sure those details are something that you know a lot about because you're going to be adding an explanation to each detail. So 1 detail is going to equal 2 sentences. Um, I hope that makes sense. If not, I'm going to show you an example in just a minute. So choose 3 of your details, go back to your graphic organizer, and choose 3 details that you want to write about. And I'm going to go back to my organizer that I made yesterday. So as you can see, I added 5 details, okay? But I only chose 3. So these 3 details, I feel that I can add some more information to them. So remember, because I'm going to go to the next screen, remember the ones that I've chosen: containers, sunlight, and water. Okay, I'm going to take those and I'm just going to turn them into complete sentences. And just like I tell you in the classroom, don't worry about spelling. I can pretty much read your words by sounding out your letters. So don't get too hung up on your spelling. Don't let that stop you or hinder you or take up a lot of time. Okay. All right. So containers. Let's go to day 2. Details and explanations. So my first detail, like I said, was containers. So I'm taking that and I'm making it into a complete sentence. And I have it right here. Detail 1. Plants need containers that are big enough to grow in. And I'm going to add an explanation that matches my first detail. I always check the roots in the pots to make sure they are not overcrowded. So both of these sentences match. They are both about containers, which is the first detail that I have chosen to write about. Okay, my second detail, sunlight. Okay, so detail 2. Healthy plants also need the proper amount of sunlight. My explanation that matches my detail says, that's why I always pay attention to where I put them. Now, as you can see, I left out a word and I just went ahead and added a caret and wrote the word above the caret. And it's okay to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. No one is perfect. Okay, so both of these sentences were about sunlight. And my last detail is about water. So I'm going to go back to day 2. And as you can see down here, detail 3. Lastly, healthy plants need the right amount of water. I'm going to add an explanation that matches this detail. Before I water my plants, I stick my finger in the dirt to see if it's dry. Okay, hope that makes sense. So today, yikes, it's just jumping all around. So today, like I said, you're going to choose 3 details. Okay, you are going to make a complete sentence out of each detail, and you are going to add an explanation sentence. So each detail will make 2 sentences. So you will have 2, 4, 6 sentences when you are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sentences. And your sentences don't have to be long. I know some of my friends write short sentences, and that's okay, as long as they are complete and they make sense. And once you are done with your day 2 assignment, you can take a picture and you can send it to me at my email address, which is down here, asegura1@saisd.net, or you can just take a picture and text it to me at 210-816-0992. And many of you are doing that. It's faster, it's easier. I don't mind at all. Just make sure you put your name when the text comes through, because it is an internet phone number and I don't have names attached to these phone numbers. So go ahead and please add your name on your paper or just tell me who is sending it. All right, friends. Well, that is all that I have for you today. If you need help, I will be live on Zoom at 3:30. The link is on Google Classroom, and you can join me for help. You can join me just to say hi. I will be there again at 3:30, and that's going to be every day, Monday through Thursday. I will have a daily Zoom meeting. All right, friends. Have a great day. Stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.